Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Pay Us No Mind. And let's talk about how Spotify saves artists money. Now, to understand it, you got to understand digital marketing. Because in digital marketing, all of these things that people see coming like free aren't free. So you have impressions. Impressions is visibility effectively. Every time a piece of content appears in the social media feed, that is an impression. And advertisers pay maybe $10 to $20 per 1,000 impressions. So per 1,000 times an ad appears on a screen or a piece of content appears on a screen, that is $10 to $20 that is spent and earned by the platform. Then on top of that, you got clicks, and clicks are more expensive than impressions. So advertisers are paying every time somebody clicks on a link to go to their website. And that is not a sale, that's just a click. And then on top of that, depending on the amount of clicks it takes, that drives up the cost of a conversion. So they might be spending $100 or $10 or $20 per conversion or per acquisition, which isn't even always a sale. It could be getting somebody to join the mailing list or something like that. So all of those things cost money. Now, if an artist spends $500 to get 100 listeners to Spotify, and then Spotify takes the data set that it generates from those 100 listeners and can go out and bring an artist 2,000 listeners, they've saved that artist likely over $2,000 by bringing in a whole nother 2,000 listeners. So you're looking at those listeners as cost cutting, right? If you infiltrate that algorithm, it's bringing down the cost of promotion. And artists don't look at it from the standpoint of what they save from promotion. They look at it like, well, how much did I earn from a stream? But dude, you saved thousands of dollars in promotion because nobody can buy what they don't know exists. So you got to market, you got to promote. So being able to have something that's doing it for free, that's valuable. Now, what the real issue is for a lot of artists out there is what happens after people hear the music. So you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? That's the issue that you're dealing with here. So people hear the music, and if they're not enthused about it, they don't love it, right? They don't go and break out of the streaming platform and go and follow the artists on social media. They don't want to come to shows. They don't want to buy the merch. None of that happens. Then all the artist has is the stream. And they're like, well, how much am I making from this stream? I spent $500 to get people here. People only listen to the song once, and I'm not making money. But that's how the cookie crumbles, bro. It's like at the end of the day, nobody's guaranteed success in business. If I go out and print up 1,000 t-shirts that nobody wants to buy, that's on me. I made t-shirts that nobody want to buy. I got to figure out how to make better shirts that people want to buy. And that's the thing that artists got to wrap their head around. It's just like, yo, if you are getting people to listen and they're just not responding, then dude, you got to do better. You got to make better music. It ain't about the platform. It ain't about the advertising. It's just about you and the type of music that you're doing. But Spotify saves artists a lot of money through spinning people to the music through the algorithm, and then retention, because those same people, if they listen to the song enough, get that song fed back to them. So then when that person goes and listens to their playlist and put it on shuffle, they're serving up your songs to them again. When that person goes and listens to their daily mixes, they're serving your songs up to them again. When that person goes and checks their Discover Weekly, boom, your songs again. Release Radar, your songs again. So they are constantly reinforcing an artist's brand message to the same listeners again and again and again and again, and drilling it in their head to where these people now recognize that artist, recognize their sound, recognize their name, and you can build on that by leveraging the platform in a number of ways. So artists just gotta change the way that they look at these streaming platforms and the value that they present. And Spotify is a unique platform because they allow you to leverage that activity that they're getting you to where other platforms don't. They're closed. So Apple Music, you can't do nothing there. You can't advertise there. You can't engage your audience there. Nothing. It's pretty much what you get what the fans are allowing you to have. They playlist your music, however much they stream it is however much they stream it. You got no control there, and you do on Spotify. It's just you need the right infrastructure around it to get the most out of it. Now, as always, y'all can agree to disagree or agree, whatever the case may be. Feel free to reach me at Payusnomind on Instagram, at Payusnomind on Twitter, payusnomind@gmail.com. This is Gift signing off. Pay us no mind. Peace, good people. One.